Video number 17 While Loop with If condition. In this video, we are going to see how to write an if condition inside a while loop. This is a simple while loop. We already know very well how to write it. I is equal to 1 while I is less than equal to 10, print I is equal to I plus 1. If I run this code, the value of I will be printed from 1 to 10. So, we wrote the print statement only one time. But because the print statement is inside the loop, the value of I is printed again and again. How many values of I are printed? 10 values, right? Now, let me take the number 5 to check here. So, when I check whether I value is greater than 5, then you will see that the first 5 values are not greater than 5, but the next 5 values are greater than 5. Same way, if we check with number 3, then you will see that the first 3 values are not greater than 3, but the next 7 values are greater than 3. How can we make Python print the same as output? Let us go to Python and see an example. We choose the number for our if condition as 5 and write the code before the loop. Let us cut the print I statement from inside the loop and paste it after the I is equal to 1 statement to print the value of I before the loop. And now let us also add the if condition code to check if I is greater or lesser than 5 after the print statement. So, we write if I greater than 5 colon, press enter key with the tab space, print, let's open the bracket, let's open the single quotes, I is greater than 5. Let's close the single quotes and let's close the bracket. Press enter key. Without the tab space, write else colon and press enter again. With the tab space, write print. Let's open the bracket. Let's open the single quotes. I is less than 5. Let's close the single quotes and close the bracket. Save the file and run the code. When Python checks if I value is greater than 5, but here I is equal to 1. So, we get the output as I is less than 5. As discussed in our previous while loop videos, the statements before the while loop will be executed only once. So, the if condition before the while loop is also executed only one time always. Now, let us check the if condition inside the loop. We know very well that the value of I is continuously changing inside the while loop, and Python will show 10 outputs for every value of I. Now, let us check the condition for each value of I, whether I value is greater than 5 or less than 5. So, we have to write this code inside the loop. Let us cut the same code from before the loop and paste it inside the while loop. Make sure you give tab space for all the statement in our if condition code. Did you see that I pasted it above the I is equal to I plus 1 statement? Why? I will explain the reason in our next video. Let us now save the file and run the code. See, after each value, the statement I is less than 5 is printed up to 5, and after that, I is greater than 5 is printed. Just like the print statement, to print I value, we wrote the if condition with only one statement, but it is printing the statement again and again. That is because we wrote the if condition inside the while loop. So, when the loop runs again and again, the if condition is checked again and again for each value of I. The print statement is also printed again and again. To check the if condition after the loop, let us cut this code from inside the loop and paste it after the while loop. Remove a single tab space in all the statements after the statement I is equal to I plus 1 so that the if condition is now after the while loop. Save the file and run the code. We also know very well that the statements after the while loop will also be executed only once. And we know that the last value of I is 11 once the while loop completes. So, when Python checks if I value is greater than 5, the if condition is true. And so, the print statement I is greater than 5 is printed as output. So, I hope you're able to understand what happens when we write an if condition inside the loop. It is very simple. The condition will be checked again and again for all the values of I. See you all in our next video. Bye bye.